one of the things I wanted to share with you was the work by Dr. Kristen Neff, a psychologist who started studying self-compassion in her doctoral dissertation. I gave you her website, and in it she shares multiple research studies, practices and exercises, and also an actual test on how to test yourself and rate yourself on your self-compassion. Dr. Neff is an author of numerous research studies on self-compassion and several books. She's a co-founder and board president of nonprofit Center for Mindfulness Self-Compassion. So, self-compassion or mindfulness? Well, maybe both. Let's compare. When we're practicing mindfulness, which was something that was introduced to you in the first mental health webinar, we are focusing on experiencing in the moment and accepting what we're experiencing in the moment. With self-compassion, we're accepting the experiencer or ourselves. With mindfulness, we're questioning, what am I experiencing? With self-compassion, we're asking, what do I need? With mindfulness, you feel your suffering with spacious awareness. With self-compassion, you choose to be kind to yourself when you are suffering. So using both a combination of self-compassion and mindfulness, you can look at self-care as I choose to do things that soothe myself, comfort me. Self-acceptance, I accept myself in this present moment exactly as I am. And mindfulness meditation, focus on the present moment, accepting it as it is without judgment. It is what it is. So I want us to think about this. Here's a scenario. Nurse Dana is on a COVID-19 floor caring for a patient. She dons layers of isolation gowns, gloves, and personal protective equipment. Her chief nursing officer, Megan, has oversight and responsibility for the nursing staff in this large hospital system, inundated with COVID-19 cases, and attempts to support managers and staff. So when a nurse is knowing that they're getting ready to go into a patient's room, they may feel stress within themselves. They may be worried about how they're going to manage and how they can do the best job possible. One of the examples and exercises that Dr. Neff has introduced us to is the self-compassion break. So thinking of that nurse as she's putting on all of her gear and it's causing her stress, I want you to think about and acknowledge this is a moment of suffering. That suffering is a part of our lives. Now put your hand or hands over your heart. Feel the warmth, the gentle touch of your hands on your chest. And repeat to yourself, may I be kind to myself. May I give myself the compassion that I need. May I learn to accept myself as I am. May I forgive myself. May I be strong. May I be patient. These are words that can be utilized not only when you're dealing on the floor with the patient, but also when you're walking into the hospital, when you park your car, when you're leaving the hospital, depending on how stressed your day was. So again, these phrases are helping us to be able to recognize that suffering is a part of life, that it's common humanity. Other people feel this way. I'm not alone. We all struggle. So the gentle touch of your hands on your chest is helping you to give yourself compassion that you need and learning to accept yourself as you are. Other ways to do gentle touch is to actually cup your hands around your face or use one hand over your heart. Another self-compassion exercise by Kristen Neff is May I be kind to myself in this moment. May I accept this moment exactly as it is. May I accept myself exactly as I am in this moment. May I give myself all the compassion I need. So let these words resonate inside you. And this may be something that the chief nursing officer may be saying to herself as she's getting ready to go into a very stressful situation, either dealing with staff that are tired and frustrated and struggling, or supervisors and managers that are working overtime, as well as staff, and they just are overworked, overtired. So this is something that the nurse can say to herself before she goes into the meeting. So one of the things that I want to talk about is, may I be kind to myself in this moment. This breaks the autonomicity of our survival responses and negative thought loops. May I accept this moment exactly as it is. From William James, considered the founder of American psychology, being willing to have it so. Acceptance of what has happened is the first step to overcoming the consequence of any misfortune. And may I accept myself exactly as I am in this moment. From the human psychologist Carl Rogers, the curious paradox is that when I accept myself exactly as I am, then I can change. So continuing to repeat these phrases until you feel the internal shift, the compassion and kindness and care for yourself becoming stronger. Another self-compassion exercise from Graham is, may I be kind to myself in this moment, in any moment, in every moment. May I accept this moment exactly as it is, any moment, every moment. May I accept myself exactly as I am in this moment, any moment, every moment. And may I give myself all the compassion and courageous action I need. Again, these exercises can all be done either at work in a stressful situation, because again, what we're talking about, these are 4 phrases. It doesn't take very long to do. And as nurse leaders, if you wanted to help yourself and your staff, you could also get these laminated on 2 sides that nurses could put on their badge, and you could too. So again, what you're doing is that you are helping yourself and you are helping yourself. So the hand on the heart is providing physical self-comfort. So when you notice your stress, what I want you to do is take 2 to 3 long breaths. This exercise is from Dr. Kristen Neff. Think about the nurse who's preparing to go into the patient's room, or the CNO who's getting ready to walk into a meeting of tired, stressed managers. Place your hand over your heart, feeling the gentle pressure and warmth of your hand. If you want to, place both hands, noticing the difference between the one hand or the 2 hands. If you want, you can make small circles with your hand and feeling the rising and falling of your chest. Again, as I said, another smoothing touch is a hand on your cheek or cradling your face in your hands, gently stroking your arms or giving yourself a hug with arms wrapped around you. Linger with the feeling of comfort for as long as you can. So we kind of go back to why self-assessment, because we as caregivers need to take care of ourselves. In order to take care of other people, we need to recharge our batteries to have energy to give to others. So you need to give yourself permission to meet your own needs. So when there's no time or on the job, little time, think about giving yourself soothing words of support. soothing touch, or a self-compassion break. So some of the words that you can say is, I know this is hard right now, and it's only natural that I'm feeling stressed or overwhelmed. I am here for me. I've got my own back. I'm doing the best I can in this moment. So Merlisa Fabrego is a nurse. She's not a nurse, I'm sorry. She is a therapist who actually has a website called Daring to Live Mindfully, and she posted a list of affirmations. What we're talking about here is that she has combined Kristen Neff's work on self-compassion and Christopher Germer's work on loving kindness practice. So the nurse on the floor or the CNO can choose several of these affirmations that resonate and repeat them to themselves daily before you get out of your car in the parking lot, walking to the building, turning on your computer. Attach this list to your computer screen as a reminder, your bathroom mirror, or on your car dash. Another thing would be to attach it to the staff lounge or the staff bathroom mirror so that we can be sharing these and reminding ourselves to repeat self-compassion affirmations.